Alright, so here's our game demo for Santa's Workshop. So here we have the first screen you're seeing, the main menu. We have our events, just to play, button for play, button for credits. We'll take you to the next slide. Next page would be the controls. The controls, of course, just tell you, what the keybinds are, which is like press E to craft, and when ready, you can drag your parts to fix the toy. We have back and continue. Just simple events. Credits, I believe we don't have anything for credits yet. But for the main level, here we have the main level. We have all the items you can interact with, the resources, the crafting table, and then there's a conveyor belt that'll eventually have a toy that will go along the conveyor belt. Playable character. Let's see if I can show. Oh, no. Anyways, now I'll show the events. Here we have the events. Starting a bit. So here we have the miscellaneous, but the miscellaneous is basically we have like the saw that goes forward and back. It's a collision saw, so when you hit the saw, your player will stagger for a bit. We have a broken toy for the conveyor belt. You can pick it up and put it on the crafting table as the player. Here we have the timer. The timer will go on as the gameplay goes on. You have a maximum 120 seconds. Here's the event for picking up items, like the resources. First, you pick up the bolts, the buttons, and the spool, and then they all can be placed on top of the crafting station, as long as the broken toy picking up aspect. Here we have the placing and crafting. As mentioned before, you place all the items on the table once you've collided with the table. And then the player will be able to interact with the table once all the items are put onto the table to open up the crafting panel. In the crafting panel, you can fix toys. So in this part right here, it's like you would drag the resources to the broken toy, and then it'll create into a fixed toy right here, and then the player will automatically pick it up. And then they'll be pick it up, and then they'll be able to put it into the toy sack. And then now we have the looping of a new toy. Once the fixed toy is put into the bag, a new toy will come out. And here we just have the basic player animations for WASD, and as well as the arrow keys. And that should be the end. Yeah, I don't see any. Alright, so let's update. Make the game ready. Oh, nope. Let me restart the game. Start real quick. Alright. Here we have the controls. Let's go back. Okay, yeah. This is where we're supposed to start. Click play. Here we have the controls. Continue. And now we're playing the game. So WSD. We pick up the toy, the broken toy, put it on the table, get the resources, and start putting it on the table. Get one more. Let's place. Proceed to craft. The toy's small for now. We gotta make it bigger later. So we drag the resources onto the toy. That'll play a sound. The toy's fixed. You have it in your hand. You put it in the sack, and now the count is increased to 1 because we just added one toy. I will actually show the collision of the saw over here. So if the player hits the saw, you get pushed back, and then you can't move within like a certain amount of time. So that's like the tricky obstacle part of the game. So let's continue on until the timer's up. Oh, again. Grab all the materials. Craft. Drag. Toy number 2 done. Put that there. Just gonna keep on going. Place this one too. Place this one as well. So you're trying to prepare as many toys as you can before Santa's sleigh takes off to deliver the toys. And the more toys you have in the sack at the end of the night, the better the performance grade you get. Drop it off by 4, and let's just wait the timer out. So it shows time's up. It should, by the end for the final, we plan to have like an end screen that shows the performance and the grade you get for completing. But yeah, that is it for our demo.